Alright, we're doing this, guys. Welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Hype Vision. What is up, my chicken frittle? Today we are back with another video. Today's video is a special one. We're doing What If Weekly, which is basically where I take Dragon Ball Z, what if something. So Dragon Ball Z, what if da 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 da. So this is my version of What If. So the reason I'm starting this new series is because I want to basically get more videos in weekly and upload when I can't upload gaming videos. So I want to be able to be more, passionate with you guys, more videos out. So I've got this video sorted out. I've been thinking a lot, gathering a lot of source material, and today's What If, the first What If, part 1, is what if Beerus woke up during the Saiyan saga. So, let's get on with this video, guys. Okay, so our story starts as normal. Raditz comes to Earth. Piccolo kills Raditz and Goku. Goku goes to Snake Way after hearing that 2 Saiyans are coming to Earth, and he trains. So do all the other Z fighters. That's normal. Then, during the year gap where the Saiyans are travelling to the Earth, we have where they were travelling in their space pods. Instead of them stopping at Alia, or whatever it was, planet Alia, I think it was, they stop at a planet, but they stop at a different planet. But this planet was not just any ordinary planet. This was the nearest planet next to Beerus' world. So they're travelling in their space pods, and Nappa says, "Vegeta, let's stop here, I'm hungry." And Vegeta replies with, "Fine, Nappa, let's land. Here's a good spot." They don't realise what they're getting into, of course. So they land at this planet, they get food, and start destroying things, but they don't like the food. So Vegeta gets angry and he destroys most of the planet. But because this was the nearest planet next to Beerus' world, the shockwave was so loud it woke Beerus. And Beerus likes to sleep. So he went off on one. He was angry at who woke him up. So he gets out of his bed, he goes to Whis, and he goes, with a tired voice, "Whis, who woke me from my slumber?" Whis' reply is, "Yes, my lord, I heard it too, but I'm still not sure on who it is." "Well, find out for me, will ya? Because I need to destroy it." So, Whis checks out and he finds out it was 2 Saiyans, Vegeta and Nappa. "My lord, it seems to be the Prince of all Saiyans and his sidekick Nappa." "The Saiyans, you say? I thought that Frieza guy killed out the race." "Yes, he did, but there were still remaining survivors on other planets at that time." So this basically is overgoing what happened what happened in Dragon Ball Super movie. So they want to go find out where these Saiyans are, but then Beerus says, "Where are these Saiyans heading?" As, "Well, my lord, they seem to be heading to the coordinates Earth." "Earth, you say? Well, I have a distinct memory of wiping out them dinosaur creatures." "Yes, but now they are inhabited by these creatures known as humans." "Humans, you say? Why would they be going there?" Because, my lord, there seems to be these wish orbs now known as Dragon Balls, where they can wish for almost anything. Well, let's go to Earth so I can destroy these Saiyans for waking me from my slumber." "Yes, my lord. Shall we leave now?" "No, let's wait for them to land first so we can get our best opportunity." "Okay, my lord, but that might be a while." So, Beerus is still angry and wants to know where this so-called Saiyans are, but of course he has to wait before he can go destroy them. He wants them all in one place. So he waits for them to get to Earth, and of course, he's very angry. "Whis, I'm going to make them suffer." So, The Saiyans end up landing on Earth, and it pretty much plays out as it usually does. So, Goku's not there yet. They're fighting. Pretty much everyone dies. So, Yamcha dies by the Cybermen. We got Tien who dies, Chaozu who dies, and Piccolo who dies. So all of that still happens. It's just Gohan and Krillin. But then Goku arrives and kills Nappa, or disables Nappa. As you can see, Vegeta kills Nappa and it gets onto the real fight, which is Goku versus Vegeta. Now they start fighting for 10 minutes. It's only been about 10 minutes of the fight when all of a sudden a flash of light appears. A flash of rainbowy light appears and two figures appear from this light. It was Whis and Beerus. Of course, Vegeta and Goku and the rest obviously did not know who these creatures or people were. So, Vegeta, being protecting his pride, asks who dares interrupt the Prince of All Saiyans fight. Okay, they look, and then the two figures step forward and go, "Are you the one who woke me from my slumber?" So, this is when it starts getting a bit more crazy. Vegeta doesn't know this person, but there's something inside him that's shocking him, that's making him scared. Of course, Goku and the others have no idea who this person is, so they start freaking out. They're just confused. They're just confused. So right now, as I'm going to make the story, Goku, Krillin and Gohan are not included in this part of the story. They are not part of this story, so pretty much they're cut out for the rest of this story. So Vegeta steps forward and he goes, "Which one of you is Vegeta?" And he goes, "I am the Prince of All Saiyans. What are you doing here?" So Beerus goes, "I shall destroy you and make you suffer for waking me early." And he goes, "Who are you?" And he goes, Vegeta says, "Who are you?" Beerus replies, "I am the Lord, the God of Destruction." And he goes, "I don't care if you're a god, I shall destroy you." Vegeta steps forward and flies to him, fighting Beerus off. But of course, this doesn't work. He gets flinged away like a fly. So he realised this is not going to be enough. So he jumps into the air, leaps up in the air and says, "You will die!" And charges up the biggest Gallic gun he can get his hands on, using up almost all his energy on Beerus. Of course, the smoke clears. He thinks he's done it. He stands with pride as he killed the god of destruction. But when the dust cleared, that face slowly turns to shock when there's not even a scratch on Beerus. But everything else around him has been destroyed. He says, "That was enough to destroy a planet! How are you still alive?" Vegeta then realises this is not any ordinary fight or ordinary person. This is a god and he needs to get serious. So, without even hesitating, he puts his hand out, charges up this orb in his hand. It wasn't any ordinary orb. It was a white orb. And he throws it into the air and says, "Burst open and mix!" making moonlight waves into his system, and he starts turning into this creature that we have never seen before, except from in the Dragon Ball series. Of course, this is the Great Ape transformation. Now, you see, when he does this, he thinks it times 10 his power, but of course this is nowhere near this god of destruction, because he's a god. Vegeta goes, "You shall die, you are nothing compared to this. No one has ever survived the wrath of the Great Ape transformation." And as he turns into this transformation, in only a couple of seconds, he's formed into this Great Ape, and he charges a massive beam and fires it straight at Beerus. But Beerus, with a flick of his fingers, fires the wind of his flick, fires this beam straight back at this massive great ape creature and hits him straight in his face. Vegeta flies straight back, still alive in his great ape transformation, but almost hanging on to life by a thread. He gets back up, launches a punch straight at Vegeta in the air. No, not at Vegeta, at Beerus in the air. Beerus, of course, because of his speed, is impeccable, slides underneath Vegeta's feet in his great ape transformation, tripping him up. But Beerus notices he has a bit of fur on his hand. Fur on the back of his hand. So he flicks it off. Flicks this piece of hair off. And as Vegeta's laying on the ground in his great ape transformation, this piece of hair goes so fast it slices his tail off. That's right. A bit of fur on Beerus's hand, flicked off by the god of destruction, cuts this guy's tail off. Now, so far in the series, we've never seen anyone as strong as Vegeta. And now we've got this god making him look like a fool. Vegeta screams, "Ah, that was my tail!" As he slowly turns back to normal. But then Beerus looks at him. It again flicks a tiny little power beam at this so-called Prince of Saiyans. Basically creates a nuke blast that blows up by Vegeta as he's transforming back into his human form. Of course, you think this would kill him, but no. He's hanging on to bare life, about to die, ready to give up. But then all of a sudden, he gets the urge to stand back up. But 2 feet appear in front of Vegeta's face as he's on his knees. He looks up. It's the Lord, the god of destruction. He has his hand out on Vegeta's forehead. Vegeta in shock. The others in shock. Goku, not knowing what's going on, stands there in shock. He puts his hand out onto Vegeta's forehead. A glow appears around Beerus. A purpley glow, a highlighted glow. Vegeta quivers and shakes in fear for his life. Beerus then says, "This is for waking me from my slumber." He then says one word, Hokkai. Vegeta then gets slowly pulled away from existence, slowly disintegrating into nothing. And soon enough, he is gone. Beerus drifts up into the air, looks at the others, Goku, Krillin, Gohan, as they look up scared for their life. He says, "Now that I'm awake, I won't be able to get back to sleep thanks to you crazy people. I shall murder. I should have murdered you, but I shall keep you alive for now, as I want someone strong, an opponent strong enough to fight me in the future, to step forward." So, Vegeta is gone. The god of destruction is awake too early. Still with this purple glow around him, he drifts up into the air and says, "I shall do my godly duties now, considering I was asleep for so long." "Where are you heading off now?" Goku, with a quivered voice, says, "Well, we seem to be going to a planet called Namek to find these Dragon Balls, considering the person that got killed, Piccolo, was fused with the Earth's god, Kami, who created the Earth's Dragon Balls, so we can't wish our friends back to life using the Earth Dragon Balls, so we have to go to a place called Namek where they make the Dragon Balls to wish back our friends." Beerus says, "Good luck. I shall be watching over you. Don't think we won't meet again, because we will." He then says, "Whis." Whis goes, "Yes, my lord." "Let's go." "Yes, my lord." And they fly off. Well, guys, that was part 1 of what if Beerus woke up during the Saiyan saga. I hope you guys all enjoyed this first video, and to be honest, I think it's pretty good. I think it was a pretty good video. Like, I'm sure if we can get this video to 5 likes, I'll definitely upload a part 2, because they're not that hard to make. The only thing that you have to do is think of the material, get it up. This took me almost a whole night to think of something, because there's of course a lot of what ifs, and I didn't